Hello, hi. I wanted to make an update about my experiences with ankylosing spondylitis. I haven't made an update since 2014. In my earlier videos, I talked about a diet, a very kind of strict, no starch, and then no a lot of other things diet that really helped me out. And I was in remission about 95% of the time for 2.5 years. So about a year and a half ago, um, I started to experience pain again from AS. Now, at that time, I was branching out and eating foods I hadn't eaten in a while, like gluten-free cookies with certain starches. Um, and I also got a vaccine shot. I was going to India, and so I start experiencing pain again, and then it got worse. And so I would do nothing but eat beef. I did that for 10 days and still it didn't subside. So then it kind of go up and down. And at the end of last year, at the end of 2017, it got really bad. And it's a different kind of pain now because it lasts for all day, 24 hours. It's not like I can walk it off like I used to be able to in the past. And it's like a sharper kind of pain. It's not the kind of squeezing pain anymore. It's like I almost feel like my nerves are cut. So I've been taking lots of Celebrex and experimenting with diet again. So I discovered that I can't eat beef anymore. I discovered that I can't eat pork because I was doing days where I was just eating that and I wasn't getting any better. I was getting worse. And now it appears that I can't really eat chicken because I'm having a lot of stomach trouble again, like vomiting and intense stomach cramps. So I'm really stuck. And like today, all I ate was coconut and cheese, but I had a horrible flare-up tonight. And the other day, all I ate was coconut and honey. There's been days where or chicken and honey. There's been days where I eat nothing but fat and protein. And I guess, the way I'm thinking about it is that if AS is a problem with Klebsiella bacteria, that those bacteria have figured out a way how to survive off of other food. That I was able to kind of starve them out for a while by cutting out starches, but now they're munching on other stuff. That's the best I can think of it. I mean, I know that this stuff could have to do with gut lining problems. It might not even have anything to do with Klebsiella. It might have to do with something else, but that's just kind of my shot in the dark right now. And I also know Klebsiella bacteria can form something called biofilms, which is when bacteria come together and form these communities that they literally create a film around themselves that protect them. So even if you take antibiotics, it doesn't penetrate that film. So I'm all worried this is happening. And I'm making this update, one, because I think it's important to actually give an update that I got sick again, and that the diet that I did work, and I get emails every day from people all around the world that try a variation on it and get better. So I'm not advocating against doing it, but also to say that things can change. So I wanted to ask the community out there, of people who have experimented with stuff that's made them well, help. I'm looking for suggestions for what I could do. I do fast some. It sort of seems to help, but I'm sort of trying to look for a holistic approach to do something for my gut. I mean, I'm taking tons of supplements and probiotics, and then I cut some out and I add some back, essential oils, all this stuff. Trying, but I'm not really getting anywhere. So if you're watching this and you have AS and you've been able to put it into remission through food and supplements or a combination thereof, I'd really appreciate your advice, either in the comments or if you want to write me at Stephen with a V, morganjr@gmail.com. Again, that's stephenmorganjr@gmail.com. All right, I appreciate you listening.